gotten us into now? Shut up in
What? Why did the music cut out?
So, this is what France has come to. Parasites, bleeding the revolution dry.
The music bugged out. Music can't play while people are talking here for some reason. Wow, perfect game. What a way to ruin the epic moment. Assassinate Latouche. It's about time we finally got this guy. Explore the area, create opportunities. 1 unique kill, 35 guards, 10 hiding spots. Don't tell me the unique kill is the guillotine. I sure hope it is. I don't know what it'd be. I guess the game couldn't handle music and talking at the same time. I don't know why. Freaking Ubisoft games for you, I guess. There is a shop here, so headshots, cover kills. Okay. Let me use the ammo pouch really quickly like that, and then I'll go replenish the other stuff I'm missing, which is a decent bit, it seems like. Okay. Wait, mortar bomb. What's that? That's the thing I don't have right now, right? Yeah, well, whatever. Whatever, I guess. Well, there's my first headshot. Nobody noticed that. Nobody noticed that. Stealth Gaming 101. Nobody can notice if there's nobody to notice. Yeah, dudes on the outskirts like this. I don't think anybody should notice as long as as long as we stay on the outskirts here. Okay, never mind. More people are noticing than I actually thought would notice. This is life now. Come on. This is life now. This is not how I was planning on this mission going, but okay. Who's this now? Who is this? I haven't caused a commotion, have I? I hope. I'm high. What? I can barely see. Oh. Okay. Mr. Shopkeeper, can I buy some more bullets? I kind of used up almost all my bullets, thanks. Because bullets are cheap. There we go. There's all my bullets back. Alright, I need cover kills now. So, they didn't notice that. No need to worry. But yeah. And yeah, I can absolutely agree with that there, Mythic. And also, when it came to like the story of Assassin's Creed Unity here, I remember back when it first came out, I wasn't actually too fond of the story of this game initially, because there is also some stuff that does later on that a lot of other Ubisoft games were doing at the time, and I kind of was getting a little bit sick and tired of it. But I can't get into that without spoilers quite yet. But playing this freaking like nearly 8 years later, honestly, I'm enjoying the story of this game a whole lot more than I did back then. I just realized my health was low. And I honestly think, like, this was the game, this was the Assassin's Creed game that I kind of had a love-hate relationship with. I thought it was so good, but so bad at the same time, mostly bad, more so than good. But honestly, after playing this now, I think this might genuinely be, like, one of my new favorite Assassin's Creed games. My favorite would still be, like, Black Flag. I don't know what second would be, maybe Brotherhood. And then maybe Unity, honestly. I'm actually having a lot of fun. Alright, there's a cover assassination. Also, wait, is this the thing where, Bob, that's the assassination opportunity or the assistance opportunity? What is this? Why did that guy leap out of the window? Oh, no. No. What? Who? Wow! Ow! Okay. Okay, about that. I didn't realize there was a sniper dude there. Are all my things back? Gosh darn it, they are. Whatever. Hold on, I'm gonna go from the rooftops this time, is what I'm gonna do, and go take out that sniper. I did see, well, I saw some of them. I don't know about all of them. It would have been great for a full series, but yeah, the ones that they did, they were interesting, but like, I don't know. I feel like that kind of experience that is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon can only be like properly captured with, you know, the actual original video game, you know? Okay. There he goes. Okay. Yeah, so that takes out you. Yeah, I should probably deal with these snipers first and foremost before they cause me trouble down the line, you know? So there's something here that's either the assassination opportunity or the assistance opportunity. Do I see the other one? I only see that exclamation point. Okay, no, I do see them both. So maybe the guillotine isn't a unique assassination opportunity. Yeah, it does seem kind of like it. It's probably mostly marketing. Crap. Crap. They suspect nothing? They suspect nothing. Now I need cover kills. So I should make my way down and into there. Oh, but I can't really from... Oh, I can from this side. It's fine. I can from this side. It's a-okay. Vanish. Vanish. I did see the Assassin's Creed movie. I feel like it could have been handled so much better. Like, they tried to make it like an even split between like the past and the modern day, and because of that, neither one got completely flushed out. I just kind of missed its mark. The special effects and the stunts were freaking on point in that movie. That was freaking cool. Like, all the special effects and stunts in that movie were absolutely incredible. But because they tried to focus on like a mix of modern day and, you know, the past, it really missed the mark. Like, they thought that they were doing something unique by not just copying the story from the games by telling a new Assassin's Creed story, but they still did the format of like mix of modern day, the Animus, and like the freaking past, and because of that, neither side got to be flushed out. Because like the one big modern day story up to this point in Assassin's Creed was like Desmond's story, and that got freaking established through Assassin's Creed 1, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, and then his story ended with 3. It technically ended with 4 with like, you know, lore stuff, I guess, and kind of concluding his character with some video logs. So freaking basically 6 games for his modern day stuff. Apparently there's like a new modern day protagonist thingamabob and like the RPG trilogy that's come out recently, but I don't know anything about them. Oh yes, that's actually a good thing if you can see me and then you come this way, because then I can get a cover assassination. So yeah, I feel like the Assassin's Creed movie had the potential to be really good, but they it's kind of like BDSP, where it's like a little bit too much taken. It's too faithful, you could say. Like it was its own wholly original story, but you know, it really didn't have to go for the you know, mix. Oh, I could have actually shot from there. Pixel Hunter Simulator? I think Merbob's not turning red. Come on, how do I get this guy? I need this sniper out of here. Well, I would highly recommend Assassin's Creed 4 as my favorite one in the series. As I've been playing this one, it turns out this game's actually pretty good too. Way better than I remember it being. So, I mean, maybe if I go here. I'm actually really enjoying this game. What the hell? Whoa. Who saw me? What? Everybody saw me? Are you kidding me? The Phantom Blade is supposed to be the stealth weapon, and it's not even the stealth weapon. But yeah, 3 stands on its own. Like, 3 was my first Assassin's Creed game, which I played on the Wii U. There's 4 games before then, and it's like the end of Desmond's story, and it ends with like a freaking massive cliffhanger that you think is gonna get resolved, and like the entire series was building up to it until they eventually just dropped the whole plot. So like, the modern day stuff is better off being ignored if you do it, considering, you know, AC3 was building up to something super massive in like the modern day story, and all the games were building up to it, and then they freaking never actually flushed it out, and they were just like, let's resolve it in the comic books and stuff. They made a comic book series just to like resolve it outside of the games. It was silly. But yeah, 3 is fun, and then it leads well into 4 is the thing. Guess I'll get this chest while I'm here. This assassination mission is not exactly going all that swimmingly so far, is it? Not exactly. Oh, this is a nice little hidey hole, isn't it? Maybe there's some more snipers I can take out here. I don't know if this will give me more phantom blades, but nice if it would. But yeah. Yeah, that's basically what it was. Freaking Assassin's Creed 1 to 3 was building up this thing where Bob, where it's like a calamity is coming. What could it be? And at the end of Assassin's Creed 3, it's like, oh, a solar flare is going to destroy the world. You, or Desmond, the main character in modern day, has the option between freaking use this device in this ancient temple to save the world, except it'll release this ancient evil being onto the world, and who knows what she intends. And it'll also kill him. Or he can let the world be hit with the solar flare, and some people will survive. Most people will die, but some people will survive, and he can create a new world that for sure doesn't have this evil being in it. And he chooses to save the world. He freaking dies. The solar flare is stopped, and this evil being is released on the world. From this ancient civilization long ago. Juno is her name. And she's like, you played your role well, Desmond. Now it is time I played mine. And then you play Assassin's Creed 4, and you find out that Juno's like an artificial intelligence staying in the bad guys Abstergo's servers. And she's like, aha, I'm getting ready to do my evil plot. I'm not quite ready to do it yet, but I'll do it soon, is what Assassin's Creed 4 was like. And then Assassin's Creed Rogue, I don't think did anything with it. No, there was like some Juno logs, or there was like some weird Juno lore in AC Rogue or something like that. Unity here, I don't think it does anything with Juno. It might. I guess we'll find out as we go further in and whatnot. Assassin's Creed Syndicate was another thing where Bob of Juno being like, aha, people of the world, listen to me, I'm going to strike soon. And then I don't think she's ever mentioned again in the games. Well, she is mentioned. She does have, like, lore stuff. But as an antagonist, that is, I don't think she's ever brought up in the games again past that point. And the developers are like, oh, we gotta resolve that plot, like, somehow, I guess. So they made, like, a short comic book series, and they were like, surprise! Turns out the main character from the original games, Desmond, he actually has a son. Whoa! And the comic books are about this son that you never knew existed. And stuff. Isn't that crazy? And I looked up like a synopsis of the plot with it, and Juno is apparently working towards having like a physical body once again, and she creates this machine that lets her have a physical body, and she emerges and she's like, aha, I'm no longer an artificial intelligence in machines, I now have a physical body, it's time for me to be evil. And then she gets assassinated like that, and it's like, well, the evil bitch is defeated. Apparently she gets assassinated like 5 minutes after getting a physical form, and that was their lazy way of resolving this plot that they were literally building up for literally like a decade across the entire Assassin's Creed series. So like, spoilers, I guess, since it's further on in the series, but I don't care. It's so freaking disappointing that like, and it doesn't happen in the game, so like, who cares? So I don't mind saying that stuff about like future plot. So yeah. To make her have a son convenient, son is beyond lazy, yep. I mean, there was a thing in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood where if you collect like some collectible thingamabobs, then you get to speak to like the subject who was a test subject before Desmond, subject 16, when Desmond was subject 17, and he gives you some lore stuff, and he's like, oh, be careful of the future, the sun, your son, oh, I can't tell you anymore. And when he says the sun, your son, they do both spellings. They do the sun like the freaking star in our solar system, and sun like, you know, like your freaking kid kind of son. They do both spellings, and they did that purposefully to like mislead players out of knowing like which one it actually was. And the answer was, it was the sun like the solar system sun, because Assassin's Creed 3 revealed that or Revelations, I think it was, revealed that the solar flare was coming. So people were like, okay, we have the answer. They meant freaking, you know, solar system kind of star sun, not like a kid's son. And the developers, the writers were just like, wait, didn't we like almost imply that he had a son that one time in Brotherhood because we used the spelling of, you know, son this one time? Let's go with that. Let's go with that, because we did technically hint at it before. It totally wasn't, you know, just to make people confused about whether it was a kid's son or like the sun's son. It totally wasn't that. Hi. I need my cover kills is what I need. So, you know, there's that. You suspect nothing at all. So, yeah, there's that. So they literally just like fabricate this sun like out of nowhere into the plot. Because of that, that spelling trick is cruel. It really is. And it's really funny. Like with Assassin's Creed Brotherhood to Revelations, in Brotherhood, you only briefly talk to Subject 16 for like that little lore dump thingamabob. But in Assassin's Creed Revelations, Subject 16 is just a character in your hub area. Like he's always around. And you can like chat with him at any time. And he never brings it up ever again. It's just that one lore dump in Brotherhood. Then the immediate next game where you actually have him as like a main character in your hub and stuff, he freaking never brings it up unless I'm forgetting. But I'm pretty sure he never brings it up is the thing. But they were just like, you know, we kind of implied about a son that one time in Brotherhood, I guess. So let's just roll with that and use it as a convenient plot device to kill off Juno since, you know, we were building up to her being like the main antagonist of the entire series for literally like a decade worth of games. But since we decide that we don't actually want to do that after all, let's just fabricate Desmond's son and have him kill her. There we go. Cover kills are done. Sweet. Now I can like fully stealth this one next I get back in there. Now I don't have to worry about any more cover kills. So yeah, that's what happened to the freaking modern day story in Assassin's Creed, essentially. I don't know if there's been like new stuff brought to the table with like the newest 3 games, the RPG games of like Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla. Maybe there's like a new kind of modern day plot line that might be interesting. I guess we'll find out when we get to that point in the series. But that's what happened to the freaking Juno plot line that was being developed across Assassin's Creed 1, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, 3, 4, Rogue, Unity, Syndicate. 9 games worth of freaking story buildup, and they freaking abandon it. And it's like one of my most hated instances of storytelling in the entire video game industry. At least like individual Assassin's Creed stories on their own can still be good and whatnot. Like I've been enjoying the story of Unity here on its own and whatnot, but like, oh my goodness, what they did to the modern day. Like, it had so much potential. It could have built up to like an Assassin's Creed game that would take place during the modern day and be like the only one set during the modern day, and you go up against this artificial intelligence Juno as like the ultimate antagonist, and it would be like the finale to the main story of the series, and then they could just focus on purely the historical aspect from there. But they were like, nah, let's just throw it in the trash can. And yeah, it annoys me to this day. I might make a video essay on it one day because it freaking sucks. But yeah, might have seen that before in something, but can't remember what. Might have been some obscure WoW character or something of just like having their plot abandoned and whatnot. But yeah, let's see here. Can you imagine though doing the assassinations while avoiding the security cameras? That would be interesting. I mean, the closest thing that they have is, I guess, Watch Dogs, and Watch Dogs Legion actually did have an Assassin's Creed DLC. I played it. It wasn't very good, but it was interesting at least. Held my attention. The character that you played as was had like some cool stuff in her kit. Bonk. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So technically, you could say that there's a modern day Assassin's Creed with Watch Dogs in that like brief DLC, in the little small DLC story with the Assassin's Creed character. There's like a very small few missions, and then there's like assassinate Templars a couple times in this game. And it was kind of fun, but like, I don't know. It mostly just felt like a missed opportunity. I really need to do my freaking funny moments video for Watch Dogs Legion at some point already. Like, I still don't have my funny moments video for the last game in this series published yet, Assassin's Creed Rogue. I actually have the video almost done. I was working on it earlier today, and I'll probably have it done, like, in the next several days. Is the thing. You know how I said I was gonna stealth some more? Yeah, about that. So that's the closest thing Assassin's Creed has to modern day. It wasn't super fun, but it was kind of interesting, I guess. But like an actual dedicated game modern day. I guess they figured they already have, you know, freaking Watch Dogs. They also have things like Far Cry. I've never played Far Cry before. Maybe I will one day. I don't know. I know like nothing about it. All the Ubisoft games I've played are freaking Rayman, Assassin's Creed, and Watch Dogs. I'm fans of all those series, but like the directions that, you know, Assassin's Creed and Watch Dogs have gone have been like questionable. I kind of didn't really like Watch Dogs Legion all that much. Wasn't a big fan. such a big game company, and other than Mario and Rabbids, all their games are wildly mediocre most of the time. Yeah, whether just buggy or dog of GTA or just full on abandoned story elements and overmilked. Yeah, I feel like they could definitely commit to things a lot better to flush them out. There are definitely it's a whole lot of a mixed bag and whatnot. If I had to recommend games from the Assassin's Creed series, AC3 isn't the best. It has some really interesting elements. The character in AC3, the main character in the historical part, is literally unfinished, and he had like a whole kind of speech, or he was planned to have a whole speech at the end of the game that actually really wrapped up his character really well, and they cut it out before the game shipped. So if you wind up playing Assassin's Creed 3, it's a good story if after you're done with the story, you take the time to go to YouTube to listen to the cut 2-minute speech that wraps up his character. If you take the time to do that, it's a good story. otherwise it's lacking. So yeah. there's that. But yeah, AC3 is some of its gameplay is a little bit weird. It's pretty alright. It was my starting game, and it'll always have like a special place in my heart, and it does do some interesting things. It can be a little bit of a slog at some points, but it's a pretty alright starting point. And it transitions really well into AC4, which is straight up my favorite game in the whole series, which I would highly recommend. I was literally recommending the Rebel Collection earlier this stream. Freaking the Rebel Collection, easily my favorite Assassin's Creed game. I mean, that's technically 2 games with like 3 and 4. Oh, were these the bullies from like the beginning of the game? How do I let them out? What the hell? What the freaking... What even? I'm so confused. I am so confused. Can I can't loot here. I need to... Wow. Freaking get me out of here. Get me out of here, please. I don't know why that happened, but it did. I don't know why that happened there, but I mean... No. I'm such a sneaky assassin, by the way. I'm so sneaky. They have no idea where I am. Oh my good gracious. Ubisoft games you've enjoyed the most is Mario + Rabbids. Mario + Rabbids is a freaking awesome game. I love that one. I'm so hyped for Sparks of Hope. I'm followed by Rayman Raving Rabbids for Wii, with Crew 2 coming third. I don't think I've ever done anything in the Crew series. Watch Dogs lands a solid 4th and last. Not for being a bad game, but for just being meh. Watch Dogs was a big missed opportunity. For sure. The first one. Out of the Watch Dogs games, I'd say the first one is my favorite. Second one, second favorite. And third one, least favorite. Well, this is how we're handling it now. Screw being a sneaky assassin. I'm using my rifle now. Screw it. This is life now. This is life now. This is how we're handling it. Alright, I'll use a medicine here. This is what I'll do. I said for Ubisoft open world Star Wars game. I don't know if I'm even quite familiar with that. I didn't... Oh, maybe I did realize they were making that. I don't remember anymore. Well, screw you for spawning in. I love how my target hasn't, like, fled at this point. Because I've kind of been sucking as an assassin, but he doesn't care. I'm high. Whoops. I'm bad. But except for Sparks of Hope 2, bought the first Mario + Rabbids on an eShop sale for cheap, and you want to buy the sequel physically full price just to support the series better. Yeah, that's... the difference between... One of the differences between Ubisoft and Nintendo is Ubisoft loves marking down their games. Like, when I had to rebuy this game because there was, like, a weird account issue that I had with my original copy of it, so I had to buy this game again to cover it on the channel. But I paid like $5 for all of Assassin's Creed Unity right here. Like, what a freaking steal. And I've actually been having a blast with this game. This game is so much better than I remember playing in 2014. Like, holy crap. I've been loving this game, actually.
I believe it's called a rescue. Why? Because being a thick-headed man-mountain while doing little enough for your long-term prospects is not actually a capital offense. Huh? Just stay back and let me go first.
Next!
Let's go.
Oh, I thought we were gonna break them out to cause a distraction. Oh! So the assistance opportunity was actually the other thing. Oh! This is cool. It'd be a lot more fitting if I actually stealthed into the cage, but I wish I could have shoved him in the guillotine. That would have been really cool.
Fired? But why? Because, Monsieur Latouche, your last report contained numerous errors. Sir, I triple-checked those figures. They're not in error. 10,000 livres simply vanished from His Majesty's treasury. I'm sorry, Latouche. Good day.
Monsieur Latouche, they tell me you were a tax man.
Yes, sir.
Good. I have need of someone like you.
This parasitism, plain and simple.
What's that mean?
It means greedy bastards skimming for themselves instead of doing their jobs. If you knew half the shit our bosses rats here.
Tell me about this boss of yours.
Very well. May the Father of Understanding guide you.
What would you have me do, Grandmaster?
I'm placing your services at the disposal of our agent on the convention.
Le Peltier?
Peltier has his uses, but he's not our only friend in government. Monsieur Latouche, I present to you Monsieur Maximilien de Robespierre.
Monsieur, I understand Versailles is overrun with parasites.
I don't know if that was the unique kill option. It would have been really cool to put him into there. Well, this is escape the area and become anonymous. Well, there's this, I guess. Whoa, how about you don't actually? Did someone just stab me during the smoke bomb? I can't even see here. Okay. How about no? How about... Okay. Let me just reload quickly. Okay. Okay, okay. Maybe I really should just run. I'm taking out a decent few here. I mean... Whoa! Whoa! I kind of want to take out everybody, see if I can do it, you know? Bonk! Okay. Oh, screw these guys in particular, I guess. Yeah, I want to pull off the pro gaming is what I want to do. Is what I want to do here. Uh-oh. Yeah, you don't get a clear shot here. Whoops, gosh diggity darn it. How about no? How about no? How about no? Are you not affected by my smoke bomb here? Well. Bonk? No! Darn it! This is fine. Come on. Dang it! Well, how about you, don't maybe? No! 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 Dang it, I was trying to avoid that. Whatever. Well, here we go. That was probably supposed to be a situation where you probably just run away considering how many guards there are. But, screw this guy in particular. See you later, nerds. I'm out of here. Did this guy not notice? Appreciate the 10 bits are mythic.
That was some spectacularly pro gaming. Look at that pile.
I appreciate it. I'm surprised I was able to do that. I used all my bullets I had, but, here we go. Rise of the Assassin. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, another scan.
I'm on it. 2 seconds.
We're close, Initiate. Arnaud and Germain had some kind of confrontation within the next few months, but we don't know where or how it ended. We're counting on you to find out.
Okay.
The portal's open.
So this is gonna be like probably the last sequence in this game of being transported to a different time period. So last time we were transported to World War II. The first one we were transported to what was the first one that we were transported to again? We were transported like closer to the modern era. There was like trains and stuff around that we had to avoid. I forget what the time period there was. So we're gonna be seeing one more time period of France here. I'll use the ammo pouch and get a few bullets back at least. Is what I'll do. Let's see what time period this brings us to now. I assume this would be the final one of the game, most likely. Most likely, since the story is coming close to an end. We could beat the story tonight, but I don't want to. I wanna collect enough cockades to get that cool black cloak look first. Is what I want to do at least. Something I wouldn't mind doing. All right, let's go. Now you're thinking with portals.